you're fortunate to get 5, maybe 4.
We
Texas is down there. You got Vandy out there at 10-2.
Yes.
I think there's a good chance Vandy just had a ceiling put on them by Texas last night. They needed Texas out there.
Yeah, you're right.
They lost head-to-head. Absolutely. Alabama's the same way, but there's still plenty to play for Vanderbilt in this rivalry game against Tennessee. You know, that's the first time they've met when both teams are ranked. First time the Doors have been ranked when they played the ball since 1958, and they lost, as they usually do. But remember what Pavia said this summer, that this year Vanderbilt's going to run the state of Tennessee as DoorDash Hot Streak 6 November 1. Nobody has been hotter than Diego Pavia, who I wrote is going to get strong consideration for the Heisman.
Absolutely. I think him going to New York seems to make sense, especially with everything he's done for that entire institution and city of Nashville and Vanderbilt. You did it. But the last 3 times that Vandy has played at Tennessee, here's the spreads. Okay, 27.5, 32, and 23. Today, 2.5 is the spread. That is the story of this Vandy team. That is the story of Diego Pavia. He gets a massive win here over a top-ranked Tennessee team in this historically dominated by Tennessee rival. Both these teams, obviously, in schools, founders of the SEC is what I've been told. I didn't even know Vandy had a football team for a long time. Now, Diego Pavia might steal a win in Tennessee, and if chaos happens, backdoor trip in the college football playoff, and this guy potentially being a Heisman. Last 3 games, he's averaged 476 total yards, has had 14 touchdowns, no turnovers. Tell me about Diego Pavia today.
Well, he's going to have a great opportunity because Tennessee's defense has actually given up over 30 points a game against every SEC opponent. And Diego usually takes advantage of those situations, so that won't surprise me. But I think the big thing is how is Vandy's defense going to stop Tennessee, who has the capability of scoring a whole lot?
Hello, beautiful people, and good morning. And welcome to the last and final ESPN's College Game Day live from Ann Arbor, Michigan.
122 years of college football in Vanderbilt. Probably, you could argue, the biggest game in school history. I mean, this is a massive opportunity, a big deal in that city of Nashville, a big deal in that state of Tennessee. Who do you like for this one?
You guys touched on it all with Vandy. The key to this rise, no one's been a better underdog in the last 2 years. They're 11-3 against the spread as an underdog. They're an underdog again today. They've covered 5 straight games. I like Vanderbilt on the road with Diego. Outright. Or take it.
Wow, down the possession. Clark Lee, new extension, new deal, big raise. But if they don't win this game, the perception is going to be, well, that was sweet. Good for you, Vandy. Couple upsets. That was good. Now, goodbye, Diego Pavia.
There'll be a little energy in this building, too.
It's a big deal.
A little bit. Dad's Heisman conversation. His best player, right? What about biggest influence on an entire...
On December 12th, they will do a college football awards presented by Home Depot.
Presented by the Home Depot. Home Depot Coach of the Year. That's December 12th, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. I'm sure that Pavia will be mentioned prominently in that program. Take a look at best fans in all of college football here at College Game Day from our Geico Fan Cam. Just outside the big house later on this morning. We'll be moving inside, getting ready for the noon kickoff here. So plenty of scenarios still left for the conference championship games, but the ACC is still spinning a wheel of destiny. Even the Big Ten can change around a bit. We'll break down some clinching paths. And we've already touched on it because it is the topic that has dominated conversation the last few weeks. What will Lane Kiffin's decision be?
We'll be right back on the other side of this break.